All right, horror games I can easily survive by Derek FDB. Hope I pronounced that right.
Something I always avoided as a kid. They were too scary. The ability to immerse yourself the way you do while playing a horror game is different. It's not the same thing as throwing on Friday the 13th or Goosebumps. When playing a horror game, you're actually in there. You can see, you can hear, you can interact.
Yeah, it's different. I hate when people say, oh, horror movies are scary to heart. No, it's not, bro. You have no idea, bro. And it be people that never played games before or don't play games. Horror movies, you're actually controlling everything, so it actually feels more real and more immersive, and it's terrifying.
You're in control of the movie.
That's why I don't really play horror games and post it on YouTube. You just be a victim.
But those days of peeing myself while playing the scary maze are over. I'm a man now. And now, I ain't scared of no purple dude, no hillbillies, and especially not no grandma. Today, ladies and gentlemen.
Did I see this video already? I don't know, maybe. I'm gonna watch it anyway, it don't matter.
We're gonna be going over horror games I can easily survive. And I'll be giving you guys my strategy, my game plan, my thought process, and of course, some of the ones that I can't.
Hello, neighbor.
Imagine you witness your next door neighbor commit
just don't go over there.
Murder. Or at least a kidnapping. And
plain
after
blank
witnessing this, you, the main character, decide to go investigate his super
nothing.
elaborate home yourself. But while you're in there, you have to constantly avoid this man capturing you. Or you might be the next victim. Well, that's the plot.
If I'm already put in there, okay, that's different.
Murderous, kidnapping, middle-aged man. I didn't learn about this game through conventional means since I was a bit too old for it at the time. But I did see my little cousin who was obsessed with it play it. And while
this game seems so complicated, I watch people play this, but I never played it myself because it just seems too intricate and too much. I'm not beating this.
That is an extreme.
You know what? Maybe in the future. Not right now, though. Not right now.
You a kid investigating the super complex home of a potential criminal who may or may not murk you when he catches you. That's scary stuff. But don't let it fool you. This game is light. I actually have one very, very easy solution for this. One that can be done at the very beginning of the game. How about you mind your business.
Yes, nigga.
I know, crazy
So
to
hard.
think that you could just do that, but it's true.
So
all
difficult.
This started because us, the main character, felt this intrinsic urge to become Sherlock Holmes after witnessing something a little sus. Like, just turn around and look the other way, my boy. Look, I didn't grow up in a...
Or call the cops. Let them deal with it, nigga. You ain't gotta go yourself. You ain't no goddamn Sherlock.
If I seen something like an old man getting jumped, all I could do is shut my mouth, keep it stepping, and pray for Gramps. It sounds messed up, but I'm sorry, it's the truth. But if y'all do want to go the good civilian route, all the kid really had to do was call the authorities. You don't even need no evidence or nothing. Just tell the cops your neighbor's a minority and you heard a white woman screaming in the house. They're gonna be there in 2 minutes, bust that door right open.
And then with everything he got in there, they gonna easily... Bro, this man got locks on doors that should not have locks. Multiple at that. One door has like 10 locks.
Shoot first and ask questions later. Problem solved.
Probably Playtime. Okay, you can say the same thing. Don't go. But we can't just say that for everything.
If you don't, there's a horror game where you, the main character, are investigating a shut down toy factory after the disappearance of a bunch of employees 10 years ago. And while in there, you
not going to be a solution for everything.
There are these things, these entities, these toy monsters that come after you while you're trying to figure it all out. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm probably not surviving. Not only are these things going after you, all bloodthirsty toy monsters, but all of them are clearly on something. I can see it in their eyes. Huggy Wuggy got them dilated pupils, probably on some LSD or blue crystal or something. Poppy's obviously coked out. Look at those blood vessels. And Mommy Longlegs, she might be off the same thing as Poppy. Either that or she has some severe BPD. And I mean severe, because the way her mood switches from Mommy was just playing, come back. Okay, joke's over. Mommy doesn't like cheaters. Come back over here. Get your ass up! Combo that with the prototype running around doing I don't know what. And in the third game, which I haven't played yet, they introduced hella new monsters, including a
that's terrifying.
cat. Not only did they get me already with my fear of dolls, but now they're using my allergies against me. Yeah, I'm finished.
The closing shift. I did not see the full game of this.
Like a simple indie horror game. No joke, it's actually
like
one of the
10 minutes
scariest ones you could play. The whole time you're paranoid, on edge, and just waiting for something to happen. If this is how girls feel while walking alone at night, I am so sorry. I'll cross the street next time. There's a Japanese horror game where you play as a female barista working in a Starbucks type coffee shop. And I've never worked in the food industry before, but from what I hear, it's horrible. A horror game in and of itself. You have the clothing shift, obviously. And on top of having an annoying supervisor, as the nights go on, you start noticing some weird stuff going on around the shop. Strange noises, items missing, strange people coming in, strange people staring at you from outside, until you eventually realize you're being stopped. Stalker alert. We got
Why
a
did he
stalker
wait?
on our hands,
Why did he wait till it
eventually
closed?
coming face to face with them at the
Bro,
end.
we could have
Boom,
came in when it was
we
open.
got the lore. While this one may seem simple because it's just a regular human, no special abilities, at the most, maybe a knife, it's not. There are two things in this game that could cause me some trouble. One is the girl we're playing as is clearly not in the best financial situations. She's B to the R to the O to the K to the E, a college student. That
Me
affects
right
the
now.
first plan I had, which was to just quit your job. We quite literally can't afford to do that. I know how it feels to be living off mayo sandwiches and instant ramen, and I'm not putting this girl through that. So the next immediate counter I thought of was just tell your supervisor you want to switch shifts. You don't lose your job, you keep that bread coming in, and you stay away from all the creepy activities. That could work. That could work. If I knew how to speak Japanese, how would I even communicate? How? There's no subtitles in real life. Drawings,
Hello?
ASL, Morse code. How did I even
Hello?
get this job? Only things I know how to say in Japanese are what, stop, and domain expansion. So communication-wise, I'm cooked. Can't even call the
Atiki.
cops. Meaning my only choice for this
Arigato.
situation is to defend myself.
Those are my only two words I know.
Here's the plan. We know the dude stalking us is seriously obsessed with us, judging by those notes he be leaving and the pictures he be taking. And as creepy as that may be, it could be used to our advantage. It'll seem like a regular shift. I'll be whipping up some coffee, some lattes.
I keep
When in the
thinking those
corner
are
of my eye,
knives.
I'll see the stalker watching me through the glass. He'll probably be imagining doing some hating.
Yo, not gonna lie, I might watch somebody play this after this. Did Corey play this? If he did, I might watch him play this. Because I actually haven't seen this entire game.
Things to me. I don't know. I don't stalk people often. But he won't know that I have him right where I want him. As he's staring at me through the glass, he'll notice in the corner of his eye a coffee I left on the table. And this wasn't no ordinary coffee. This was a coffee.
It's laced with
my
drugs.
lipstick on it. He's a creep, so he immediately wouldn't be able to resist adding this precious item to his precious collection. So he walks into the shop swiftly, trying to get the cup before I can even notice while I'm dealing with some customers. But like I said earlier, I got him right where I want him. Before he could take another step, he hears it. Yamero! Yoichi Tenkai.
Domain expansion.
Mugen no Guroku.
Infinite Glocks is crazy.
Are you really the last person to find out about this skip ads forever button? This is Pi, and if it sounds familiar to you, it's probably because you see ads everywhere.
No introduction needed. We all know
Is
the
that a
name.
nigga
Some of
singing
y'all
that?
may know. I faced these guys before when I did the horror movie version of this video. And let's just say, I bodied them. But that was the movie, which is way easier than the game. When it comes to the game, before you can even think of coming up with a plan, you gotta ask yourself, which game am I talking about? FNAF 1, 2, 3, Help One?
If it's FNAF 2, listen, Chica better be running from me. Roles reversed. I don't care. I'm a nasty nigga.
Or FNAF 4, or FNAF 4
I'm not
Halloween Edition, or
I'm not
Security
playing
Breach.
FNAF
All
4,
these
bro.
games have different locations with different
shit
enemies. you
got me
gotta
in a
deal with.
chokehold.
Some have 4 animatronics, some have 1, some have 50.
To this
It's
day.
ridiculous. But if we're to go down the list, FNAF 1, I think I can handle it. I may not have worked in the food industry, but I have worked security. And when you have experience like I do, the answer for this one is simple. There is no way I am working a minute on that payroll they got you on. $120? Really? I thought this was a pizzeria. I didn't know I was working at Shein. $120 nowadays can maybe get you a pie of Domino's
dead.
and a scoop of ice cream. I'm good off that. So the way I'm beating FNAF 1, I'm just not going to work. Maybe I'll go the first night, secure a cool $20 for the 8-hour shift, but after that, I'm good. FNAF 2, they pay even
20?
lower, but it's
$20 for an 8-hour shift is crazy. How much is that? Let me go to my calculator real quick. $20 for an 8-hour shift. We're getting paid $2.50. You get paid $2.50 an hour. This, I'm not even gonna comment on that because there's actually people that get paid
easy.
that.
It's
That's so
practically free
crazy.
money to me, so I'm doing it. And this one we deal with almost triple the amount of animatronics as the first one. And instead of the classic setup, we got 2 vents and 1 big vent right in front of us, which may look intimidating at first because it's so open and accessible. It's not. Because the second you throw that mask on, these animatronics don't beat on nothing. They got this whole facial recognition mumbo jumbo that doesn't let them see that I'm a security guard, which honestly makes no sense. I know damn well they can still see my ass in my security uniform gripping onto my chair for dear life. But hey, if it works, it works. And the other 2 that can bypass the mask, all you gotta do is use the flashlight and just wind the music box on the camera. It's easy. If I just don't take off that mask, constantly hold the flashlight, and keep checking the cameras, I'm gonna be Gucci Kabuchi. But that's the first 2 games, which to me are the easier ones.
Listen, Chica come into that office, all you hearing, or no, she's a robot. So I think it'll be more like Something like that. I don't,
Instead of facing multiple animatronics, which may seem harder, I'm gonna be faced head to head with the main man himself, Springtrap. He's a cold, calculated serial killer in a gold bunny suit. And he's also the creator of the animatronics, or co-creator. The point is, the dude is smart. And it's just me and him in his rinky-dinky amusement park. What am I
in that
gonna do?
rinky-dinky
And
costume.
A lot of y'all FNAF fans may not like this answer, but I'm whooping him too. Look, I'm a fan too, but this dude's kill-death ratio is almost entirely made up of kids. And like I said in the intro, I am a grown man now, standing at a tall 5'9". I'm cooking him.
Oh, shit.
Springtrap is going to catch
Close
the
enough.
work. He's gonna wish those spring locks got him before. Oh, but he has a metal suit, so if you punch him, it's gonna hurt.
Ah, it's metal.
Who said anything about punching him? I got the
Right.
chair I'm sitting on, the fan right in front of me. There's
Got a
quite
lighter in
literally
my
a
pocket.
guitar right there. If Springtrap walks in, I will not hesitate to smack him upside the head with it. He's just Michael Myers if he was a fairy. And y'all know what I did to him? Realistically, only FNAF games I'm struggling with are Five Nights at Freddy's 4, Ultimate Custom Night, and Sister Location. Five Nights at Freddy's 4 because you play
Ultimate
as a
Custom
paranoid
Night. I
kid
never
and
seen that one.
Look at these things. Ultimate Custom Night because
Oh my
what is even
god.
happening?
Is that
And
actually
Sister
a game?
Location, bro, baby is 7'2". I am not dealing with that. And as for security breach,
Yo, I don't know a
help
lot
on
about
it,
Sit's Location, but people be hyping it up for some reason. I don't know. Are they
can't
like
say for
harder to
certain.
beat?
I haven't played those yet, but I'm sure I'm about to end those too. As you guys can see though, just like the action and horror movies, there's only a few games that can really stand in my way. I mean, I'm still pretty much unbeatable. Let me know any parts you guys think I was wrong or right about, and let me know any more horror games you guys want me to go over for a part 2. I know I missed a lot. Also, let me know if you guys want me to play any of these horror games or any other horror games on a second channel. I'm thinking about making
I
one
probably
in the
should play
future,
all of
but
these.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to make anyone jealous with my game.
Maybe on
skills, you know?
stream.
Let me know for real. And moral of the story?
W video. You made it number 2. We might watch that next stream. W video.
So,
Derek.
at my last job,
I thought this was that other guy. I forgot his name.